How to know if he is playing mind games with you. Mind games is something men have been using since the start of time. However, they were used to win wars and build empires and not to play with their girlfriends' heads. Unfortunately, this is a common occurrence that we women have to now deal with. In this video I'm going to explain why men play mind games, what some of these mind games are and how to beat them at it. Here are some examples of usual mind games guys like to play. 1. He doesn't introduce you to his friends. Here is a situation: you are going out with your boyfriend, and suddenly you see a group of people looking at you while your boyfriend waves at them. The mind game here is when they ask him who you are and he refuses to say that you're actually his girlfriend, so he just says, "Oh, she's just a friend." That's weird, isn't it? Here's another situation. After a couple months of relationship, you realize you don't know his friends, not even his best friend. It happens that sometimes he refuses to hang out with your friends, saying it's not the right time even after dating for over 6 months. Does this look like he's playing some sort of a mind game with you? Do you feel played and ashamed? I bet you do. 2. He plays hard to get. You are texting this guy and it's all fun and great until he stops replying you for days, but you know he's using his phone all the time. Then, he comes back with some kind of excuse, such as, "My phone died, I was busy, family problems," and so on. So he's totally playing a serious mind game with you. Well, girl, let me tell you something. If he likes you, he would have texted you no matter the situation instead of playing a mind game with you. Also, him just cutting you off for good without any sort of an explanation might mean that he was texting another girl or even some girls at the same time, and he is trying to push you far away from him. That is a sign for you to move on. I know you like him, but that boy is obviously playing with you and you don't deserve that. Always keep that in mind. Just go ahead and let him play this shit. 3. He plays with your feelings. Negging is both a compliment with a negative undertone and a serious mind game. For example, when he tells you that you will look prettier with a little bit more of makeup, or when he says things like, "My girlfriend is good looking, but she is a bit chubby or skinny, and you need to work out more and stop eating," in front of his friends. Well, that is not a good compliment, especially if you're insecure about the way you look. No guy should body shame any girl. By doing this, they feel empowered to insult you and compare you to other girls, which is not nice at all. You are pretty the way you are and you should stay that way, as no guy has the right to play mind games with you. Comments like, "Oh, you remind me of my mom," "That color doesn't suit you," "I think you should wear something else," etc., are really harsh. 4. He doesn't go out with you anymore. He never asks you out anymore. Every time you ask him to go out with you, he either makes up dozens of excuses or simply says he doesn't want to because he has other plans even if you had it planned before. Sometimes, he doesn't even answer your calls or he ignores your texts. Caution, girl, he is playing a mind game with you. Sometimes he changes your plans last minute and runs away without saying a word. To me, that raises a red flag that maybe he's seeing another girl or he just lost any interest he had in you. In any case, there's nothing you can do about it, so just let him go, text your friends and have some girl time to cheer you up. Don't let yourself be played by some douche who's using mind games to control you. 5. He is never there for you. You had a bad day at school or at work and you have the need to share that with someone, but the person you want to share that with doesn't even care. It hurts to see that the guy you like is not interested in your daily activities, life, habits, interests and so on. Whenever you're sad, broken and feeling alone, he's never home or nowhere to be seen and he doesn't even answer your calls or messages. He likes your attention but has no intention to give it back, and when he needs you, you're always there to help him. He's playing a hide-and-seek mind game with you, but relationships don't work that way. 6. He breaks his promises. If after promising you that he really loves you, that he doesn't want to lose you and that he'll do anything to change his behavior because he can't imagine his life without you, he still acts the same way, then you must do something. If he breaks his promise once, he'll do it twice or thrice because he knows that you are always going to forgive him. That should be worrying you because it is a sign of a mind game. But wait a minute. Do you really want to go back over and over again, and be played with again? Do you want to hear the same stories about him changing over and over again? I don't think so. So, it is best for you to just call it quits and let him be a douche. 7. He is a player in the game of intimacy. Yes, that is right, I'm talking about making love. He doesn't show his emotions, or he barely hugs you, gives you compliments, or even speaks to you if it is not while you're doing it. He's playing hard to get, yet he can have you anytime he wants, playing his mind game with you. Think about it and ask yourself if it has happened. If the answer is yes, then that is not cool at all, at least not for you, because he is using you for his needs and pleasure, and you are not an object to be used for such things. You are a human too, you have feelings, and he needs to respect that and stop acting like a little boy playing with his toys. You don't want to be in a relationship where the only way for you to get his attention is on his bed. 8. It's all about him. Healthy, committed relationships are supposed to be a pleasure for both of you, not a game to be played. If you love someone, there's no place for being selfish, as you can't think only about yourself. But, let's face it, many current relationships are a one-way street. He only talks about himself, his problems and issues, and he doesn't even listen to you. Also, he only does what makes him happy, which means he is totally playing with you. In his dictionary, "we" is not a word, while "you" are defined as irrelevant. Well, honey, you should know that Earth revolves around the sun, not around him. On the first indication of being with someone so obsessed with himself, you should run away. Please subscribe to our channel for more such videos. And don't forget to share and like this video. If you have any question, please comment in the description below. Thank you for watching this video.